Welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, let me reintroduce myself. My name is... Man, let me quit playing with y'all. I'm in my feelings. My name is Roy Elliott, and this is Roy Elliott Art. And I strongly believe in order to know where you're going and you're going to subscribe to me, you got to know where I am. So today I'm going to be unpacking some of the gear that I have and some of the brushes that I use. Cue the music. Let's go. If this is your first time on my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you won't miss any important content. Come on, let's go to the studio. Or what used to be the studio. When you have two kids and life take over, man, you just gonna have to take what you can get. So I got a little corner in the game room. Man, I'm not gonna discount God's blessings. To keep it 100, man, I got more than most. As you can see, I have the iMac Pro, maxed out, nicknamed the Beast. And underneath that, I got the Wacom 24-inch. In my last video, I said 27-inch, but it's actually 24. I ain't gonna complain about that either. Wait, yes I am, because about 8 or 9 months later, they came out with that 32-inch. But I'll upgrade it later. And if I'm on the go, I use my MacBook Pro, but since we've been on quarantine, I haven't needed it, so I just keep it in my bag. I also have an iPad which needs an upgrade, but I don't use it that much, so I'm not even worried about it. Now, I will say this, you will need at least a laptop or an iPad. And if you're on a budget, you can go and pick up a Wacom One for $399. That's a great deal. Now over there on the microphone is the Blue Yeti. Give it up for the Blue Yeti. I always wanted to be a DJ. Not really. Now let me give you a public service announcement. You do not need to go out and buy everything that I have. That's a no-no. You just need the basics. A basic laptop, a basic iMac, or a basic iPad. And don't forget the pen display. Something to draw with would be nice. And now we got my gear broken down. Let's get into the Photoshop extensions. Now these extensions you probably never seen before, because when I saw them, I had to get it. If you look up to the right at my color wheel, my first extension is called Colorist 2.5. And if you've been a graphic designer as long as I have, one thing you normally hate is messing with that doggone color picker. Click this, hit this button. Man, I just need one color, one basic color, please. Well, Colorist makes it a whole lot easier. I don't have to go through all those unnecessary steps, picking this, picking that, sample this color, click OK, maybe sample another color, click OK again. I need real-time answers right now. I have a deadline. I need to get paid. I don't have time for this. So head over to colorist.com and spend $14.99. It'll change your life. My next Photoshop color wheel extension is the Magic Picker. Oh my God. I love this extension. This extension kind of caters to the people that have a Wacom. where you can use that right click button and instantly change the color on the screen. This extension is so handy, especially when you're trying to get that color just right. You do not have to go all the way over to the color wheel just to pick a color and find out that's not what you're looking for. I hate that. And one of my last extensions that I love to use is the Magic Refs. Man, don't you hate when you're trying to paint a photo and you're using Photoshop and it just clicks over and the other screen jumps in front of the one that you're trying to paint, and then you try to go back and click it again and you're just wasting time hopping from window to window? I hate that too. Say no more. That time is over. Man, Magic Refs, you can use it right there and blow it up if you want to and get as close as you can to try to get all the details to try to recreate it on the other side, and it stays in the Photoshop window. Man, this is absolutely a stroke of genius. I'm not gonna lie, at the time I paid $20, but now it's about $14 spring sale, bruh. And if you would like to try any of these extensions for yourself, I will surely leave a link down in the description. Honestly, it was well worth the money. An absolute time saver. And not having to deal with that color picker, man, absolutely priceless. Now I'm gonna tell you, this video is not sponsored. And why the heck would they sponsor anybody that does not have any subscribers? I don't know. But I am just telling you from my experience that these extensions are worth every dollar. And maybe, just maybe, in the future, they will sponsor me. We'll see. But what we not gonna do is despise the small beginnings. Now let's move on to the brushes real quick. Please don't go out and do what I did and purchase all of these brushes and not understand any of them. Just because you see an artist doing a great job with that brush, that has absolutely nothing to do with you. You got to put in the work yourself. You got to practice with these brushes on a daily. I'm only speaking from my experience. I follow a lot of artists out there on Instagram, but right now I'm only talking about the artists that I purchased brushes from. One of my first purchases, it was Art with Flo. Now Flo, she got flow. She can paint. I would even suggest to follow her on Patreon. I did. And I found out that she mostly works with Procreate. Now that's cool. But if I wanted to stay in Photoshop, I had to move around. Another artist that I think that you should check out is Eric Anthony J. Follow him on Instagram and I'll leave a link below. So now that you guys know where I am, we can finally start this journey together. You saw my gear, you saw my Photoshop extensions, and some of my brushes. We ready to go. If you like the content, be sure and smash the like button. Help your boy out. And if you missed my previous video on how to draw in Photoshop, I will go back and check that out. And one last thing, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you won't miss any more content. This is Roy Elliott with Roy Elliott Art on the Blue Yeti, the Blue Yeti. And here's a sneak peek of what I'm working on next.
Walking on fire, trying not to bend my feet. I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean. You know I don't like it when you're packing your bag and turning your back, calling me a liar, calling me a liar. Trying not to let my feelings get to me. Sometimes I can't let them go. So now I got these voices. Now I got these voices in my head, baby. I can focus. Feels like I've been hypnotized. Now I'm terrified of losing you. Touching your body, but feeling like I'm all alone. You don't seem to want me.
I'll check you guys out on the next video.